Coaching Podcast, Season 1, Episode 15. This is a bonus episode titled Leadership, and this week we're practicing our leadership to shape the future. Drew Coaching is a community of leaders and creatives who are shaping the future. My name is Eric Drew, and here on the podcast, we have a new focus for growth in leadership, creativity, or impact each week. And my goal is to help you grow in 10 minutes or less. I want to welcome all of our new listeners and viewers. So great to have you in our community. In this first season of the podcast, we're exploring a new coaching framework. Leadership plus creativity equals impact. We're all experiencing that the world is different than it used to be. Individuals, teams, and entire organizations are struggling to find purpose, to make progress, and they're feeling hopeless to make things better. But I want to tell you that we still have great purpose. I believe that as we partner leadership skills with creativity and sprinkle in some key impact abilities, we can shape the future. If that sounds exciting to you, you found the right place. I'm deeply passionate about growing leadership, creativity, and impact. In addition to this podcast each week, you can find a free download to go deeper at drewcoaching.online. Maybe you want to save it or print it out and post it at your desk, or maybe you want to share it with others so that you and others can continue to have the questions in front of you and be wrestling with them. I also share some more content on Instagram and TikTok, and I'd love for you to follow and join us there. So our coach focus for this week is leadership will shape the future. This week we're wrapping up season 1 of the podcast. We've had a focus and skill to practice every episode. And as a bonus, I'm taking the next 3 weeks to zoom out a little bit and share how these 3 areas, leadership, creativity, and impact, work together so that we refine our purpose, enhance performance, and make the world around us better. We must grow our leadership skills because the world is divided and anxious. You know this, and you perceive the need to change things and make them better. The way to do that in this new world is growing in leadership. As we explored this season of the podcast, there are 5 key areas for growth: seeing possibilities, always learning, framing reality, a bias for action, and investing in others. Now, if you want more on each one of those, I encourage you to go back to episodes 1 through 5, but here's the short version. Seeing possibilities, this is focusing on possibility to energize people and create change. Always learning, we take a humble posture, we proactively listen and learn to keep growing. To frame reality, we speak clearly about the opportunities and the challenges. For bias for action, we move from contemplation into action. To invest in others, we remember that we shape the future together with other people too. One of the gifts of a coach approach is that it's really a partnership that recognizes much of our best learning and growth is through self-discovery. You have what you need to shape the future already. So in this bonus episode, I want to offer you a few more reflection questions than normal to get all of us thinking and growing deeper around leadership. And to see possibilities, what's one thing that you're working on right now that excites you? What's one challenge that might become an opportunity? To be always learning, what's one new thing you've learned recently? What's happened recently, either success or something you wouldn't consider a success, and what are you learning from it? To frame reality, what are the words and phrases that you find yourself repeating often? What's one obstacle to success that nobody's talking about, and why aren't they talking about it? To increase your bias for action, what's a project that you've been delaying? Why are you waiting to take the next step? And for investing in others, who are 1 or 2 valued collaborative partners that you've had recently? Who else has good energy that you can work more closely with and invest in their leadership? You can find all of these questions available as a free download at drewcoaching.online. If you go to the part that says get the coaching focus of the week. And I find that if I print it out or save it, it helps me think about and grow in these questions in different areas. Now, if you're ready to take the next step, I want to invite you to get more information about a new course that will be available in January. It's called Leadership Plus Creativity Equals Impact, a coaching framework to refine purpose, enhance performance, and shape the future. If you haven't planned your goal setting and professional development plan for next year, I think it could really help you and your whole team grow in leadership, creativity, and impact over the course of the next month. If you're watching this in December 2023, there'll be a special on the webpage. You can get it for a reduced price. And I'd really love it if you would check it out. I think it could be really helpful for your leadership, creativity, and impact. So this week, I want you to focus on your role as a leader and growing as a leader, seeing possibilities, always learning, framing reality, having a bias for action, investing in others. What are the opportunities you see for that this week, and how do you put it into practice? If you share and let us know how you're doing that on social media, that grows our community, and we'd love to hear from you there. You've got this. You're a leader, you're creative, and the world needs your voice. This week, think about and focus on practicing and growing your leadership. As you do that, I know you'll continue to raise up others, bring hope to life. Remember, we're in this together.